Today I want to talk about one topic that I've been reading from the last 2-3 days, which is that why Gujarat is one of the top states of India. So there are like multiple factors that combine collectively to actually make that why Gujarat is one of the top states of India. So there are multiple factors. If we start with the first thing, which is like the most important thing of Gujarat, it is industrialization. So I feel like Gujarat is like the industrial hub of India. Why? Because Gujarat have always been one of the states which attracts many young people from different states like Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Punjab, Delhi, Rajasthan, to come into Gujarat and to work in the industries. Why? Because Gujarat doesn't lack of any industries. It consists of the industries which includes textile, which includes petrochemicals, which includes manufacturing, industries. So there is no lack of industries in Gujarat. So if you will go once, you will some way or somewhere you will find a job of ranging between 8,000 to 15,000. You will get a job. That is like for sure. If you'll go to Gujarat, if you'll go to the GIDCs area. So one GIDCs are basically the Gujarat Industrial Development Corporation. So why these areas consist of the industries? Because these are basically the industrial area in any city. If you will go, like for example, one of the top cities of Gujarat are Surat, Ahmedabad and Vadodara. So these cities consist of GIDC's area. In that area, if you will go, it is basically an industrial area. So there are like areas which just consist of industries and nothing else, just industries. So industrialization is one of the reasons why Gujarat have always been one of the top states, because industries contribute to the state's economy as well. So if we talk about the Gujarat economy, it has always been among top economies of India. Why? Because industries always contribute to the state's economy, and industries always attracts young people from different states of India to actually come into that state and to work in the industry and to earn their livelihood. So that is the one reason that why Gujarat is one of the top states for the India. Now there is the second thing which I would really like to talk about right now. It's infrastructure. So if you look at the infrastructure of Gujarat now, Gujarat is one of the states which has one of the most clean and most developed roads, ports and many other cities which consist of the skyscrapers as well. Like for example, Surat is like, if you will go to the main Surat, you will see that that development of buildings and that kind of environment that Surat gives in itself is like a small Dubai, because that is like the development and that is like the standard that Gujarat government had set for their cities, for their top and tier 1 cities. So infrastructure always attracts many people from outside the Gujarat to come into there and to settle down and to start something, to start a business, which will automatically, directly or indirectly, it will always contribute to the state economy. So that is one of the reasons, which is infrastructure like ports have always contributed to the Gujarat economy. Why? Because ports is actually, it facilitates trade and commerce. Why? Because demographically, if you will see now, Gujarat, like as a state, if you will see, Gujarat is the longest coastline. Why? Because Gujarat is actually at a place where you can say the gateway of India, because it is actually at the Arabian Sea. It is actually at the entrance of the Arabian Sea. So it always facilitates international trade and commerce. Why? Because it has a demographical advantage. We can't do anything about that. No any other state have that kind of advantage which Gujarat has, because Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, they are like inside India, so they don't have that demographic advantage. But Gujarat has that geopolitical, or you can say demographic advantage. That it has the longest coastline and it has important ports like Kandla, Mundra. These ports actually facilitate international trade and commerce. So that is also one of the reasons why Gujarat is a step ahead of any other state. So we have like this kind of perception about Gujarati or Baniyas which are like from Gujarat, like they have this business minded thing, or they have this entrepreneurship which makes them to start something or to start a business from scratch and then try to just make it into a castle. So I think that is not something that these Gujarati people or these Baniyas are like born with. Like these are the people, like, because just imagine a person or a kid, who is living in a family which is actually running a business. So every day, because he is being surrounded, or he's being born in an environment where business is like the topmost priority. They don't give priority to the job, or they don't give priority to any kind of government jobs or anything. They give priority to the business. They give priority to start something on their own. So I feel like when you are actually living in an environment, or when you're actually living in a surrounding which only discuss about business or discuss about new ideas or innovation, it always get inherent in yourself. So like this is one of the things which Gujarati people, because this is one of the things which differentiate Gujaratis from the others, is basically the business minded, or that entrepreneurship skills that these Gujaratis have, that basically they have inherited from the surrounding, or they have inherited from the environment. It's not something that they have born with. It's something that they have inherited from the environment, from the surrounding also. So like that is also one of the things which put Gujarati people ahead of the any other state people. Why? Because they have this business minded thing, because they can start something from scratch and then they will make it into a castle. So this is also one of the reasons why Gujarati people have been ahead in business, or in, you can say, in the entrepreneurship skills. In business, they are like a step ahead from any other state people. One of the things which put Gujarat ahead of any other state is also the energy production of Gujarat. So Gujarat is also among one of the states which produces surplus amounts of energy. I mean, it produces energy to meet its demands, but also the energy which actually it transfer to the other states of India. For example, Maharashtra, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Delhi. So these are actually the energy that get transmitted to the other states. Gujarat is one of the most important states which actually transmit energy to the another state. So like just imagine, it produces that much amount of energy which it actually meets its own demands also, and it actually transferred to the other states, and it actually meets the demand of the other states also. And I actually searched somewhere that what is actually the figure of energy production of Gujarat. So it was coming somewhere between 43.6 gigawatt. So like Gujarat produces that much amount of electricity that it actually transferred to the other states and to meets its own demands also. So that is also one of the reasons why Gujarat is like among the top states of India, or you can say among the best state of India. And I think one of the reasons why Gujarat have always been one of the top states of India is tourism. Why I'm talking about tourism right now? Because Gujarat is a very colorful state. It has rich culture. It has like colorful festivals. It has a very huge history also, na? So it will always attract. It is a tourist destination. So it will always attract people from different states to come into Gujarat and to stay in the cities of Gujarat, and that will automatically, tourism will contribute to the Gujarat economy as well. So tourism is also one of the integral part of the Gujarat's development. Why? Because tourism is always contribute to the state's economy. If you have a good tourism, if you have a good cities, if you have a tier 1 cities which will have good hotels, which will have good tourist destination, automatically it will contribute to the state's economy. So tourism is also one of the things. So these are like some of the points that I try to discuss in this video, and if you like this, you can put your reviews into the comment section. And thank you so much for watching. Bye. See you soon.